that too if I'm within the first half of the diamond, of the first diamond. I usually
Well,
go rail first too, but any further out, I'm pretty confident in my jumps. So if it's more than a half diamond out, I'll go jump.
well, when you play like Rob does.
YouTube, Southern Streaming.
And for anybody who needs to know, it's Southern Streaming on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen.
And you want to click on the live
Okay, you can
Live
version?
feed.
You want to what? I
You
can
wanna-
come back now.
Yeah. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
And what's your name? Because you're the one that runs it, right?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Mike
Mike what?
Babaka. Babaka.
Fabaka?
Babaka.
Vabaka. I got it. And Mike Vabaka runs Southern Streaming for us.
Yeah, there's a little bit of delay there. Oh, that was just beautiful. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Rob needs to get a breakout or not. It looks like there is some separation between the 8 and the 9, so I imagine he's just going to play this with a straight out. Take the 6 to the side.
We're not directly in front of the tables like we should be. We're kind of cornered to the right.
Yeah, you can
So-
watch what's going on. Kind of.
Everything from this side looks like everything's hooked.
Yeah.
So if you hear me standing up, I'm getting a better look at the shot for you. I don't want to sound like I'm that antsy in my seat. Yeah, he's got perfect
you
on
get
it.
It's beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful shot there. Played it right off the rail, threw in right behind it.
Oh, I forgot about looking at the camera version.
Oh!
I've been
Just a
looking at the
little
extra
bit of an
table.
overstroke, and that's all it takes when you're on these smooth as glass tables.
When I
Felt's
told you I
beautiful
was
here.
I was having that same problem yesterday when I was playing tram. Every safety defensive shot I tried to play with draw, trying to draw it back behind balls and sending a ball up rail. It just would overstroke. I mean, these tables are so perfect that if I tried to put 2 diamond draw on something, it went half a table down or more, or you go half a table down and then back up to center. So it's just got that much action on these tables. It's barely touched the ball, and it's lightning. So when I lost that match, I just didn't play any safeties. I just ran out and ran out. That's why all my scores were 5-1. I was just like, well, if I can't count on my safeties, I just need to run out everything, and that's what I did. And then when I got down to my final match, I knew I could have won that if I'd played some safeties, but I knew I couldn't control them, so I didn't try to. And that's how I
Wow,
lost
yeah.
it.
Yeah, but you are also landing all your banks, so that kind of helped.
Yeah, Rob's going to have to find some control on that table. They're so fast, and this is Tony's place. He knows these tables like the back of his hand and blindfolded.
Yep. He's going to have a little bit of something to do with the 3 ball there. Looks like there's plenty of separation. I believe it goes back on the short rail, but that's this is definitely going to be a critical and key shot right here, just to be able to get in behind that 2.
Can y'all friends see it? Can you ask if y'all friends are seeing it?
Let me see.
Oh, that was just absolutely a beautiful draw shot by Tony.
You got perfect on that, and it was all about where he placed that cue ball for the
Oh, yeah.
one.
Absolutely. You couldn't have asked for better shape.
I say Tony's out.
I think he is too.
Oh.
I I think Tony's got
he,
this.
he can still do a combo.
He's just gonna he'll slowly roll it in and leave himself a perfect shot on the 5. Ooh,
Ooh.
that'll get your heart going. Well played, well played. Left himself plenty of angle. I think he's just gonna throw it off the rail and come in behind the 7. And just like that, it's 2-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Nicely played, Tony. I'll let you hold on to Fort Y. Go get some of these, what are these things called? Rack 'em ups. I'm going to get me a bunch of those.
What is it? Let me see.
That's what they're called, rack 'em up. I'm going to get me that. And I'm thinking about.
Since we're doing, we rack them up. That's the lightly fried mozzarella wedges served with marinara sauce. In case anybody's wondering what the
Yeah,
rack 'em
but I
up
want to
is.
get that. I want some of that chicken over here, too, that they got. This Go Cluck Yourself. No, I don't want that one. I want the chicken tenders, I think. Because I've had those before. But I want some of those Parmesan fries. Those aren't even on the menu. I think he just does that.
Yeah, that's another thing you can always do here. Tony will use some of Tony's special seasoning, but you got to ask for it.
Yeah, he has some of his tucked away in the back. So whenever you eat your food, which is fantastic, by the way, but then you come over to Tony's table and he shares some of his food with you, and you think it's not the same thing you ordered. It looks like the same thing you ordered, but when you bite into it, it's like, oh my God, it's heaven. It's because he has some of his special stuff in the back, and so you want it Tony's way when you come in here. Trust me. All right, so I'm gonna get some of this chicken, and I'm gonna get some of these mozzarella sticks. They're to rack them up, and then I'm gonna get some of those Parmesan fries that aren't on the menu that we know that they do.
Okay.
I know. So
They get you.
there's this man. They got these Parmesan garlic butter fries things that they do in the back. Like I said, it's not on the menu, but if you come here, you gotta get it. It is so awesome.
Hey, while you're at it, get you some of that gumbo. The gumbo here is actually really good. Oh man, it's phenomenal. I'm telling you.
Okay,
Don't think so.
we're gonna order half the menu.
I'm literally looking around and I'm seeing nothing but little cups that the gumbos come in. They're everywhere.
Where's my girl? I like that one waitress. I like them all, but I really, really like that one waitress.
Oh. Looked like Rob just barely missed the 2 ball, but he did manage to throw it away to the top rail. But there is separation on the
What
rail.
event is that there? What event is that there?
Skywater versus Jason Shaw
Yeah, but where at?
in Dallas, Texas.
Okay, in Dallas, Texas, just an update. Sky Woodward is playing Jason Shaw, and Shaw is up 13 over Sky's 12. It is a race to 50.
Well, that's just a short night, isn't it?
Right?
Are they playing 9 ball or 10 ball on that one?
10 ball.
10 ball.
Yeah, I figured that.
That's becoming the new 9 ball quickly.
Yeah. Well, 10 ball is just like 9 ball, except there's just one major difference.
The break.
It's
the extra ball is not.
It is phenomenally harder.
Doesn't sound like there would be because it's just one extra ball. But when you change from the diamond back to the triangle on the break, you could actually have a lot of skill breaking.
Oh, that was just a beautifully executed save by Rob there.
These scores need to be updated. We're still showing 0-0 on both sides,
Wow.
and that is not.
You're gonna have to go to the broadcast. We gotta go to.
Oh, I got it. On there? All right.
Go to the W,
Okay. I got you.
and that's where you go.
I was having so much fun watching it that I forgot to update it, ladies and gentlemen. But I will take care of that right now. Yep. All right, it is 2-1. Tony's up by one, but after a beautiful safe that was very well executed by Rob, looks like Rob's on his way to run out, barring any hiccups.
Yes. You want me to move it? This is mine. I don't know whose that is. That's been there since I got here.
I think that's been here since last night. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 2-2. And Rob has the break.
I'm going to go hunt down my favorite waitress real quick.
Hey, Larry, can you hear me? All right, I just wanted to make sure that the volume was back working. I'm going to turn it back over to May.
All right. It's almost the exact same safe that Rob played earlier, with the exception that there's a whole lot more balls on the table.
G. Hey, spell his name right.
I don't like keeping these drinks over here. Can I keep it over there?
Yeah.
I don't like drinks anywhere near computers. It's not a good idea.
Can you spell?
Okay, my waitress is coming back. I'll be here in a minute. We'll step outside here.
Did you already order?
Yeah.
Hey, did you order? Michelle. Michelle, did you order? The food here really is that good, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, she's not exaggerating. It really is that good. And I don't know if they do gumbo every day, but the gumbo that they have here today is phenomenal. And for all those people that don't know me, I don't
Can
know.
you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you great.
All right.
Beautiful.
I just want to make sure you can hear me. All right, I'm going to turn this back over to Austin. And Michelle.
All right, looks like Rob has gotten to the position that he wanted off of that three. Played the window perfectly. All it looks like you're going to have to do is just pull over into the six. Yep. score is now 3-2 Rob. That's what's missing from this broadcast. Beer. Oh. You give me enough dressed Dos Equis and I'll start undressing. I mean, doing my Ron White impersonation. Yeah. Also like to give a shout out to Charlie Bryant and Heather Bryant, the owners operators of the Bryant Billiards and Brutal Game Gear. If you need a shirt you need a collared shirt for any tournament to shoot in, Brutal Game Gear makes an excellent product. It's lightweight. You don't have to worry about if you're sweating in it. It's going to dry quickly. And they built these shirts with the pool player in mind. They don't stretch across your shoulders. And I'm a big guy. Anybody who's met me or anybody who has met me can tell you that I am a big guy. So when I tell you that it's built for people that need range of motion, yeah, you can believe what I'm telling you. All right. Oh, Tony made a ball on the break, but it looks like the 4 came around, caromed onto the 1. I don't know if he can still see the 1 or not. It looks like he may actually have a window, and if he does, I believe he can actually probably get out on this rack. Oh, beautifully played. Looks like he'll just thin this 2 in, bring the 2 off the top, or the left and then the right rail. Oh. Looks like the Predator's going to be taking a short break. What was that? Did she get my Dos Equis dressed? But I wanted one. We've been married 24 years. You're supposed to just know these things. You guys couldn't hear that, but Michelle was just plugging to get the her food made Tony's way with Tony's special seasoning. If it's that good, you know what he needs to do? He needs to bottle that and sell it too. You get a good seasoning, man, you can retire off that.
Oh, I imagine it's a bunch of them mixed in together.
Isn't all seasoning?
Are they on break?
Yeah. Rob decided to go for the intermission.
Are they in the middle of a game?
Yeah, but I think they both needed the break at the time.
That seems to be the new trend. And back when I started playing, that wasn't allowed. You could only go between games. And now they don't care. You can go in the middle of a game.
Yeah, but see, this way it made the perfect opportunity because John's waiting for the game. Oh, you are awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even order it, and my waitress just brought me a Dos Equis fully dressed.
Yeah, because
That's
I ordered it.
That's the level of service here.
Our waitress is pretty awesome.
Yes, if you hear me licking my lips, that is because Dos Equis is delicious when fully dressed with lime and salt. and they serve a whole lot of Dos Equis here, and it's ice cold, just like every other beer they have here.
They got the temperature thing down.
Hey, man. All right, we're back to the action now. Rob just thinned that in. Looks to me like he's pretty much gotten perfectly. He's got the positive angle on the 3. He's probably just going to roll this up so he can get to the 4. And this looks like it'll be the last major key shot. All he's got to do is execute from this point out. Of course, anybody who's ever played pool before will tell you that the executing is the hardest part. It's always easy to say. It's much harder to do, especially when your heart's pounding.
Corey Deuel once told me many, many years ago that it would take about 3 years to get over the nerves when you're shooting pool, and then you'd be fine. And I have to say, when he told me that, I was just like, no way. I don't think that's ever going to go away. But he was right. It was almost 3 years to the day when I wasn't nervous anymore.
Oh, man. Anybody who's out there that's watching and wondering why everybody's talking about how good this guy Rob Size is it's pretty simple. Because anytime you hear the statement, he doesn't make any hard shots, that means he's that good. Because he makes it where he doesn't make any hard shots.
First time I ever seen him play was in the Texas Open at Skinny Bob's Billiards in Round Rock, Texas. It was amazing.
That was the year he won it, right?
Can you change the score?
That was the year he won it, right?
Yeah, it's 4-2. Uh-oh. All right, stay away from that side body.
Uh-oh. This might end up being a short game.
Yeah, he only made a quarter of the rack on the break.
Well, he's got the 1-6. He'll throw the 1 to the left corner.
Nope.
Oh, no. It was lined up better than I thought it was.
He's probably going to 3-9 that.
Oh, for sure. Or maybe he'll just go for getting shape on the 3. Or maybe he just wanted to make sure that the 3 was just a little bit closer.
And just like that, it is 5-2.
Yep. For anybody who's actually watching this that may not actually know how 9-ball is played or what the rules are, it's actually pretty simple. Obviously it's the balls 1 through 9, and then as long as you make contact with the numerical order, anything that falls afterwards is good. Back in the old days, you had the call shots. I watched Minnesota Fats just get absolutely drilled when he played the man, Mosconi. They got a cup named after that guy or something. Way to go, Team USA, by the way.
Sky Wilbur was the MVP at the Mosconi Cup this year, and it was well earned. Okay, Tony, get to work.
If he plays this right, he might actually just go for setting up the combination on the 2-9.
That's exactly what he did.
Well, I get it right every now and then.
done,
two
Tony.
two short racks later, Tony's
5-3.
firing right back at him. Rob keeps coming, but Tony's not backing down.
The only thing I'm not liking is the giving away the 9-ball. In most tournaments, that's not allowed. As a matter of fact, there's a penalty for it in most pro tournaments. If you concede the 9-ball, you lose that game and the game after. I was at the U.S. Open in Chesapeake, Virginia, when I watched Gabe Owen. I mean, phenomenal player. And it was the 9-ball was sitting in the pocket, and literally the cue ball was one diamond distance away, and he missed it, and I was crushed because I was rooting on him, and I could not believe he missed it. He went on to win anyway, but still, if that ball had been conceded because it looked like it was unmissable, that miss would have never happened.
Yeah, but generally speaking, it's just a respect issue. I agree.
Hey, I have missed.
I make people shoot everything.
I get it too, but I still wouldn't. The fans don't want to see that. They want to see it executed out. And anybody can, if you don't treat every shot with the same respect, you could miss anything, no matter how easy it is. So I'm all for the rule of playing it out. Sorry about that. Can you hear us now?
You just got a whole lot louder.
Yeah? Well, I had it farther away.
Well, my voice carries. I have to be careful.
Well, we're right here at the matches, and I don't want to be so loud to where I'm a distraction.
Yeah, we don't do golf claps. We do pool claps, which is just
which is 2 snaps.
Yeah, and a twist.
Okay, so if you didn't hear us, what we were discussing is earlier the 9-ball was conceded, and I kind of disagree with that. A lot of the pro rules now are that if you concede the 9-ball, you lose that game and you lose the next game, and I'm all for that because I had watched Gabe Owen in the U.S. Open in Chesapeake, Virginia. He had the 9-ball sitting in the pocket. The cue ball was about one diamond distance away, and he actually missed that shot, and it crushed me because I was rooting on him, and he went on to win the match. But had the 9-ball been conceded, then that miss would have never happened. So I get the respect of, hey, they're obviously going to make that and everything like that. But in tournament play, I would never concede a 9-ball because if you don't show every shot the same respect, you can very easily miss an easy shot. So in tournament play, I am definitely all for you should have to shoot out everything that you play.
In case in point, sometimes you see people what looked like a simple out there just now on the 7-9. You'll see the people give away those 2-ball outs like that all the time too. And, Rob Saez, one of the better players on the planet, just missed the 7-ball.
Yeah. So
your point is proven very clearly on that.
I just don't think the fans want to see that either. But I get why the players do it.
Well, like I said,
it's total respect.
It's a respect issue. Most people know 99 times out of 100 they're not going to miss. But
all right, and just like that, Tony is catching up. It's now 5-4.
And he has the break.
Let's go, Tony. So we heard a lot of people couldn't hear me earlier, and you have to know how difficult of a match this is for me. And Tony just scratched on the break. Ouch. It's going to be costly. Rob Saez, he's from New York, and he plays out of Morgan City, Louisiana, and he's a long-term friend of mine. And I first met him playing in the Texas Open in Skinny Bob's at Round Rock, Texas, and he's just a great guy. And then I met Tony, who owns this establishment here at Diamond Billiards in Port Arthur, Texas. And he treats me like a queen. He treats my family like a queen. He is just amazing. I come down here and I teach some of his league's players, and he's just so wonderful. And so he's become a great friend. And so now, no matter who wins this, I win. And no matter who loses this, I lose. So It's kind of heart wrenching either way.
Yeah, but they're both playing really well. So
Yeah, they're not going to leave anything on the table. They're not going to walk
Nope.
away from this and say, I didn't give it my all.
that's right.
He left himself quite a slice on that. Sorry.
It's really bothers you, isn't it?
It bothers me to see either one of them lose, but it really does bother me to see anybody concede the 9-ball. And especially because most locations are not like Diamonds. They don't have perfect tables. And the tables here at Diamond Billiards in Port Arthur, they are flawless. They are brand new. He keeps these suckers maintained exquisite. It's just beyond perfection. But most places are not like that. So what could be a simple shot due to the condition of the table may not be a simple shot,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's out. And that's a nice spread. I'm
It's
looking
a
at that, and I'm going, it's just a matter of execution. He's out.
It's that one ball is really his only Achilles heel. And
I
that's
wouldn't have
why
went all the way down there, though.
he didn't really have the option. The 7 was in the way. He had to clear it. He's got a line, though. He's out, most likely. 90% of the time, either one of these gentlemen on a set like this, they're going to get there from here.
Oh, close. Getting a little close to your work.
Yeah, that's
Because these tables are lightning fast.
and that goes back to the, it's easy to say that somebody's out, and it's easy to see it's there, but the execution part, that's what, generally speaking, separates next level
Oh,
players.
boy. Okay, my buffet just arrived. I'm going to go right there.
You didn't bring it out on a cart?
I just ordered the trough. There you go. And lots of napkins, if you would, please. So before me, I'm looking at some gumbo, some rack 'em up cheese mozzarella wedges that are, oh God, to die for, better than any place I've ever been. And thank you. And
Looks like
these are Parmesan butter dipped fries and chicken strips and my waitress, what's your name? Shelby is incredible. So if you come to Diamonds Billiards, get Shelby. She is just a rock star at this.
Game, set, match, gentlemen.
Howdy, sir.
Are we doing any more streaming now? Or is that it for the night?
Oh, I'm not sure. Who won?
Oh, Rob got it.
All right, hit this part. Just
Which
click on the top.
That one?
Yep. Okay, and it should stop. It should turn off. Okay, good. That means I stopped recording. It's still live, the stream, but the recording is stopped. I recorded and I could put it on a DVD or something. Y'all, we'll be right back. Give us about 20, 30 minutes to do the second cow cutter. So we'll be right back. I will send a message when we're live.